In this video, we're going to learn how to make an orthographic drawing. In an orthographic drawing, you draw an object from the front view, the top view, and the side view. You draw it as if you're looking straight down on the object. To begin, we have to put our drawing paper on our table. To do that, we line it up about 3 inches from the edge of the table and about 3 inches from the bottom of the table. Then we use a couple small pieces of painter's tape to tape down the top corners. When you make your technical drawing, you want to use a sharp number 2 pencil, but for this video I'm going to be using a very fine point Sharpie to show light lines and a regular Sharpie to show the blackened lines at the end. Step 1, you take a T-square and about 1 inch from the bottom of your paper, you draw a straight horizontal line all the way across the paper. Press the T-square tight against the edge of your table and make a light line that goes horizontally all the way across. The next step is you take your drafting triangle. While holding the T-square tight against the edge of the table, hold your triangle tight against your T-square, and now you can draw a vertical line from the top of your paper down to the first line that you drew. These are the first lines that we draw, and it helps us establish where the drawing will go. I measured this box earlier, and it's 4 inches from side to side. It's 2.5 inches tall, and the width is 1.5 inches. Now we have to transfer that to the drawing. First of all, we will line up our ruler with the vertical line that we drew, and we will measure out 4 inches and make a small mark. Then we'll use the triangle and we will draw a vertical line all the way from the top down to the horizontal line that we drew at the beginning. So now we have the 2 sides and the bottom. To get the top of this shape, we lay our ruler down. We measure up 2.5 inches and make a small mark. And again, we slide the T-square up, put it to the mark, and we make another light line all the way across the paper, stopping at the first vertical line that we drew. So at this point, we have the outline of the front view of the object. Now, if we want to do the top view, we take the object we're drawing and rotate it backwards 90 degrees. So now we'll measure up how to do the top view. So the top and the front views are exactly the same width. So to begin, we're going to measure up 1 inch and make a small mark. And we're going to draw a line that connects the 2 vertical lines. Now this line is going to be a finished line, so we can make a very dark line here. So I'll use the thick point Sharpie. So I'm going to draw a line from one vertical line to the next. And that's the bottom of the top. And then the top was 1.5 inches thick. So I'll measure up from that line 1.5 inches and make a small mark. And then again, I'll slide the T-square up and I'll draw the line that finishes the horizontal lines for the top. You always want to make sure that your T-square is tight against the edge of your table. And since this is a final line, we can also use a nice dark Sharpie here. So what we have now is we have the front view is here, the top view is here, and we need to finish with the side view. To make the side view, we take the front and we rotate it this direction to be able to see the side. Again, from the front view, we're going to measure over 1 inch. And we will make a vertical line that connects from here to here. Hold your T-square tight against the edge. Hold your triangle tight against the T-square and make a nice vertical line. That's one edge of the side view. The side view was 1.5 inches thick, so we measure over 1.5 inches. Make a small mark. And then we will draw the vertical line. So now we have the front view, the top view, and the side view. At this point, we go back over and we make the lines that are permanent very dark. And always, always, always use a T-square or your triangle to make your lines dark. Because all of our lines should be very bold. So that leaves us with 3 views. We have the front view, the top view, and the side view. Now we need to go and erase the faint lines that are not part of the drawing. And that will leave 3 very nicely outlined shapes with no other marks on the paper. To learn how to put dimensions on an orthographic drawing, we'll watch the next video.